A name, a date, a crucial formula. Our brains are full of these tiny, important details that seem to vanish the moment we need them most. We treat our memory like a leaky bucket, hoping that if we pour enough information in, some of it will stick. But what if I told you your brain isn't a leaky bucket? What if it's a palace? A vast, perfectly organized structure capable of storing almost anything, if you know how to build it. This is not a trick. This is a scientifically backed memory system, used for thousands of years, from ancient Greek orators to the world's greatest consulting detective. Today, you will become the architect of your own mind. This is your blueprint for the mind palace. Step 1. Choose your palace, the blueprint. First, the science. Your brain is terrible at remembering abstract, boring lists. But it is a god-tier supercomputer at remembering places. The Mind Palace hacks the system by turning boring data into memorable images inside a familiar location. Your first step is to choose your palace. It must be a real place you know so intimately you can walk through it in your mind's eye. Your house is perfect. Your daily route to school. Your favorite video game map. For our first build, we will use your home. Close your eyes and see your front door. Walk through it. See the hallway. Turn into the kitchen. See the details. This is your blueprint, the foundation of your memory. Step 2. Create the stations, the memory pegs. A palace needs rooms, and rooms need furniture. You now need to define specific stations on your journey through the palace. These will be the pegs where you hang your memories. Take a piece of paper and walk through your palace in your mind. In a strict, logical order, identify 10 to 15 distinct stations. For a house, it could be your front door, the shoe rack in the hall, the table under the mirror, the kitchen sink, the refrigerator, and so on. The route must always be the same. This ordered sequence is what allows you to remember lists in perfect order. Step 3. The bizarre link forging the memory. This is where the magic happens. To make a memory stick, it must be bizarre, exaggerated, and multisensory. You are going to place a vivid, absurd image representing your data at each station. Let's try to memorize the first 5 chemical elements on the periodic table. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron. Station 1, front door for hydrogen. Imagine a giant, exploding fire hydrant blocking your front door. You can hear the whoosh of the water. Station 2, shoe rack for helium. Imagine all your shoes are tied to helium balloons and are floating up to the ceiling. You can hear the high-pitched squeak. Station 3, hallway table for lithium. Imagine a giant, glowing electric car lithium battery is buzzing and sparking on your table. You can smell the ozone. Station 4, kitchen sink for beryllium. Imagine the sink is full of sweet berries and a giant bee is buzzing around them. Station 5, refrigerator for boron. You open the fridge and a boring news anchor, a total moron, is reading the news from inside. The weirder, the more violent, the funnier, the better. Your brain is wired to remember things that are unusual. Step 4. The walkthrough, the act of recall. Now the payoff. How do you recall the list? You don't try to remember the list. You simply take a walk. Close your eyes. Walk to your front door. What do you see? The exploding fire hydrant. Hydrogen. You step inside and look at your shoe rack. The floating balloons. Helium. You walk to the hallway table. The sparking battery. Lithium. It's effortless. Because you are not recalling a list. You are observing a scene. You have turned your greatest mental weakness, abstract data, into your greatest strength. Spatial memory. Choose the palace. Create the stations. Forge the bizarre link. And walk the path. This technique is more than a party trick. It transforms you from a passive victim of a faulty memory into the active architect of your own mind. It is a skill that, once built, will serve you for the rest of your life. Your first project as an architect begins now.